Hey everybody, today we are going to talk about the parts of a leaf. So we're going to go through all the different parts and look at it on a leaf and look at it in pictures. And then afterwards, a good plan would be for you to go outside and find some leaves to do this work again yourself. Maybe draw some sketches in your journal, that sort of thing. So when we look at a leaf, we have something like this. The leaf is divided up into different bits. Scientifically, when you're talking about the leaf, the big part, the main leafy thing, is called the blade. So on this leaf, the blade is everything past my finger. All of this is the blade. On this leaf, the blade is everything, again, past my finger. The big spread out green part that does the photosynthesizing work is called the blade. The veins are what happens to the stem as it carries on into the leaf. This one you can see its main vein really well. And if you look closely, you can see that there are further veins branching off and branches further off of those. That's the veins. It's what happens to the stem as it carries on into the blade of the leaf. The veins do the work of carrying the water from the roots up through the stem into the leaf and bringing it to where the photosynthesis is happening. They also take the food that's produced and carry it back out to the rest of the plant. So we've got the blade, we have the veins, we have two more words that are probably ones you haven't heard as much. We have this thing called the petiole. The petiole of a leaf is the stem part, but it doesn't count as the stem of a plant. It's like the stem of the leaf. So everything from where the leaf connects to the main stem to where the blade starts is the petiole. This right here is the petiole. This right here is the petiole. This comes from a Latin word that means little foot. So I think about if this leaf were walking around, this would be its little foot that it would have on the ground. That's the petiole right there. It's the connection part between the blade and the stem of the plant. Now, the last part is one I'm going to have to show you with a picture because I couldn't find a single plant that had it. You're going to need to do some investigation. So on some plants, there are little tiny baby leaves right at the base of the petiole, and those are called stipules. If you look in a picture, these would be the stipules. None of the leaves that I could find in my yard today had these. So if you go out and investigate and you can find a leaf that has stipules, little tiny baby leaves at the base of the petiole, that is something I would love to see because my couple plants that I have don't have those. Let's do a little quiz together. We have our 4 words. We have stipules, those little tiny leaves. We have blade, the main part of the leaf. Petiole, the stick part that connects it. And veins, the little lines that carry the food around. I'm going to show you a picture and pause for about 10 seconds so you can see if you can get the answer yourself. These will not be in order. Let's think about this picture. What is this a picture of? Stipules, blade, petiole, or veins? This right here is the blade. It's the main green leafy part of the leaf. Let's look at this one. This appears to be a picture of the stick part that connects the leaf down to the rest of the stem. Stipules, petiole, or veins. This is the petiole. Remember, petiole comes from the Latin word that means little foot. The little foot part that sticks off. That's the petiole. Okay. Here's this one. Stipules or veins. Stipules or veins. This is definitely veins. You can watch as the stem continues up into the veins of this leaf. Esri, please stop. We're in a lesson right now. Here's our very last one. You can probably figure it out by process of elimination since there's only one word left. But as a reminder, stipules are the teeny tiny leaves that are sometimes at the base of the petiole. There might be two that are connected, they might be separate, and they might not exist at all. That's the stipules. All right. I would encourage you for follow-up to maybe draw yourself a simple leaf like this and label its parts. Maybe you would like to go outside and investigate. This could be a good first step, and then go outside later and see what you can find. Collect a bunch of leaves, or just look at them while they're on the plant. And while you're thinking about them, either use the words that we just discussed out loud if you have someone with you, or say them in your head while you're examining it. If you found a new leaf, that might look something like this. Let's practice using these words to talk about a leaf. Remember, the point of learning all of these new words is that when people want to have a scientific conversation, they can do that best if they have the same vocabulary. If instead of saying, the little thingies in there that are like all over, you can say, the veins. So let's imagine I just found this leaf. Let's talk about it using these words. I noticed that the blade of this leaf is kind of triangular shaped, a little bit like an arrowhead. I can see that the petiole is quite short on this leaf. It does not have stipules. It doesn't have the little tiny baby leaves at the base. The veins are very visible on this leaf. The main vein is very deep, and from there it looks like it branches off kind of in a feather sort of a pattern. Maybe you could do a leaf rubbing to make the veins afterwards. All right. That has been Parts of a Leaf. Stay tuned for more leaf-related lessons, and have a good day.